Hey everyone, welcome back to another build guide. Today I'm going to show you the ultimate Greataxe build. A setup so strong it requires zero skill to pull off. The Greataxe is the second weapon you get, waiting for you in the first area, meaning you can start mastering it right from the beginning. And trust me, this thing is completely broken. You don't need skill to make it work, just swing it and watch everything crumble. There are multiple ways to shape your playstyle with this weapon. And in this video, I'll break down everything you need to know. Alright, so let's dive straight in. We'll start with the best axes in the game. There are two absolute monsters to play with, the Empyrean Greataxe and the Scorn Greataxe. The Empyrean Greataxe can be obtained very early in Chapter 1, and it comes with a level 3 strength control multiplier. By upgrading the Strong Blade node in your skill tree, this multiplier increases to level 4 at Mastery 5, and all the way to level 5 at Mastery 9. To get the maximum power out of this weapon, you only need to focus on strength. Pour every point you can into strength nodes, and your damage output will skyrocket. Its weapon skill, Empyrean Crash, costs just 2 Skyborn Might. It lets you evade incoming attacks and slam down with a devastating plunge attack. If you're in an enclosed space, you won't reach the same height, but the skill still lands hard. On top of that, this weapon boosts plunging attack power even further, which synergizes perfectly with its skill. This axe boasts the highest blunt damage stat in the entire game, and because axes are already masters of blunt damage, it becomes the ultimate weapon of choice for sheer domination. Now, let's talk about the Scorn Greataxe. This one arrives much later, in Chapter 4, but it's worth the wait. It starts with a level 4 strength control multiplier and a level 1 in agility. Once you hit Mastery 7, that strength multiplier jumps to level 5. The key here is still strength. Don't waste points in agility unless you're forced to unlock strength nodes through it. The Scorn Greataxe comes with Combustion Cleaver, a fire-infused weapon skill that costs 3 Skyborn Might. If you're running Flame Needle Temperance, this weapon absolutely shines, amplifying your fire damage to insane levels. It's tailor-made for flame builds, and when used right, it melts everything in your path. Between the two, I've personally leaned more toward the Empyrean Greataxe because of its low-cost skill and the ability to evade big attacks. But the Scorn Greataxe is still an incredible option. Its weapon skill hits like a truck and actually dishes out more damage than the Empyreans. Later in the video, I'll showcase both weapons against two of the toughest bosses in the game, so you can see just how broken this setup really is. The first one you absolutely need is Rampage. This skill offers ridiculous value. Unlock Variant 2, and you'll be able to toss humanoid enemies and punish them while they're trying to recover. On top of that, it exposes their vulnerability, meaning every follow-up attack deals even more damage. With Variant 1, the cost increases from 2 to 3 Skyborn Might, but the real game changer is you gain a healing buff for 30 seconds. In a boss fight, that's practically eternal. Every hit you land will heal you, which means you can run Flame or Corruption Needles for damage instead of relying on Leech. Now, if you're confident with dodging, then go with Colossal Smash. This one is pure destruction. It creates a morass of red mercury that builds up corruption on enemies. Unlock Variant 1 and temper your weapon with Flame. When the morass ignites, it triggers a massive fiery explosion that deals heavy fire damage and inflicts burn buildup. This skill pairs perfectly with the Scorn Greataxe, and with Variant 2, the area of effect gets even bigger. For those who love running the Leech Needle, Earth Shatter is your skill. It grants 100 tenacity for 10 seconds, or 15 with variant 2. At 100 tenacity, nothing can interrupt you. You're basically unstoppable. The only thing that can kill you is death itself, and even that gets denied by Leech Needle. Pair this with variant 1, which exposes enemy vulnerabilities, and you've got an immortal setup. Let me know in the comments which discipline skills you're rocking right now. When it comes to armor, run 3 pieces of the North General set along with the Ming set pants for a solid plus 10 tenacity. That bonus makes you harder to interrupt, which is perfect for a Greataxe build where trading blows is your bread and butter. Now, for Jade Pendants, these are the must-haves. Twin Infant Pendant boosts stamina recovery speed, which is essential for constant attacking. You can grab it early from the Mercury Workshop in Chapter 1. Fiend Felling Pendant increases damage to large enemies. Buy it from Tao Ching after you beat Lu Honglu and hand over the Jade Cicada. Coiled Dragon Pendant boosts weapon skill damage, a non-negotiable for this build. You'll get it by giving the dungeon key to Honglan in the Bride's Boudoir during Chapter 2. Peace Pendant increases blunt attack power, making it tailor-made for axes. Buy it from Tao Ching after defeating the Bow Sorcerer and giving him the Copper Drum. Then there's the Tigrela's Pendant, which boosts all damage but increases damage taken. You'll get it from White Robed Elder after beating Bow Sorcerer. And finally, the Tiger Pendant, which increases weapon physical attack, found in Fairy Overlook. For spells, honestly, I almost never used any spells with this build, except for Echo of the Bow Magus, which you'll pick up in Chapter 4 after defeating the Bow Magus. It fits naturally into the Greataxe playstyle and saving you from incoming damage. If you really want to weave in magic, Demon Bane Strike is solid. It can toss smaller enemies, and if you follow it up instantly with a light attack, you'll regain 3 Skyborn Might on the spot. The same trick works with Echo of Dutanga, Echo of Liu Chengen, and Echo of Zhuanyangzi. But keep in mind, this playstyle leans into spells, which isn't the main strength of this build. I'd recommend saving it for New Game Plus when you'll have more points to invest in magic nodes. As for benedictions, go for the Mastery set for maximum damage once you can. Until then, use Tri-Disciplinary Force and Oath, 6 Disciplinary Force and Memory, and Combo Force and Wisdom. You can grab Tri-Disciplinary early from Wu Gang by giving him the Golden Bowl from Dutanga's area. To get 6 Disciplinary Force, give Wu Gang a Black Coral Bracelet, found in Cloudspire City. Combo Force drops after you beat Honglan in Chapter 1. For Tempers, Bone Needle Flame is your go-to for burn buildup. If you're trading a lot of blows, swap to Bone Needle Leech to siphon health with every strike. For the other slots, pick Shadow Strength to push your strength scaling even higher. Plumestone Needle boosts attack, Rootstone Needle maximizes status buildup, and Everlight Stone Needle extends temper duration from 60 to 90 seconds. Let's start with the base skill tree. First, unlock all the Skyborn call nodes for maximum Skyborn Might stacks. Then grab Health Siphon, which lets your final light attack restore health as long as your madness is above 90%. Unlock Fury of the Skyborn if you're using Echo-type spells, otherwise leave it. Now, let's talk about the Axe skill tree. Thunderous Cleave, your final light attack grants 3 Skyborn Might, fueling all your core skills. Tide Turner restores stamina after your 3rd light attack, keeping the pressure non-stop. Shudder and Crush lets you perform a charged heavy attack at the cost of 1 Skyborn Might. Strike and Cleave speeds up your light attacks after gaining momentum, making combos even faster and deadlier. Axe and Hook adds clash effects to charged attacks, great against weapon-wielding enemies. Chop and Weave adds a clash effect to your 3rd light combo. Not essential, but worth picking if you have spare points. And of course, don't forget to max out Strongblade nodes to push your weapon mastery to the highest level possible. Here is my final skill tree with Axe at level 117. The strategy is simple. Rack up Skyborn Might through your light attack chains, then unleash devastating skills or spells to tear through enemies. Your light attack string is a 4-hit combo, and the 4th strike is the finisher that grants 3 Skyborn Might stacks. Your top priority is reaching that finisher every single time. After you complete the full combo once, your next string starts from the 2nd hit, which makes it faster. After landing the finisher, you've got multiple options. You can roll straight back into more light attacks, or weave in a discipline skill, a weapon skill, or a spell, then light attacks to hit the finisher again. This creates a seamless loop of generate, spend, generate. If you use spells like Echo of Dutanga or Demon Bane Strike, the finisher becomes instant with one light attack. No matter which branch you choose, always secure the final light attack to bank those 3 Skyborn might stacks. And that wraps up the build. Now it's time to put it to the test against 2 of the hardest bosses in Wuchang.
The Empire crumbles, yet here I stand. Capable of good and evil. I shall live. Still set on this path. Good. That was the trial's purpose all along.
Is complete. Are you? It's time to bring you home!